ahead, get started in the room.
Coach, you're all about team culture. You guys have built this foundation of team unity, having each other's back, things of that sort. How do you get the guys to focus on tonight's game? What's going on with the allegations? Sorry.
One, I'm not going to talk about any of that, and nothing will invade or erode our culture. That's something that we've said from day one. Wins, losses, we get to play basketball, we get to hoop, and that's not going to change.
Quick follow-up, Coach. I understand. I saw the statements. I totally respect the statements and respect the stance as far as you not talking. But I just got to ask, because in terms of you, who you are as an individual, and in terms of your relationship built with Sarver, how are you personally?
Me, man, I'm good. I get to coach. I'm in the NBA. I'm not going to talk about the situation. I'm concerned about winning tonight's game. Concerned about playing with pace and cutting our turnovers down and all that. And yet I'm not, I understand what's going on and things that are out there, but I'm not going to comment about it until I have time to process a lot of information and get everything I need to know about the situation. But I'm good, man. Don't ever worry about me. And our team is good. Our guys get to hoop, and that's what we say all the time. We get to hoop.
Monty, that was your approach through, you said that probably 1,000 times last year during the playoff run.
Doesn't make for a great soundbite, but
Well, you hear it enough.
it is what it is.
Right.
Is that the fact that you guys were tested in a lot of different ways last year? Does that give you confidence in keeping that culture, that wall as strong as you want it to be?
I'm confident in people, and the people we have. That's what gives me confidence. That's what excites me about coming to work every day. I think it excites our guys about showing up to work every day because of the people and the things that we do together. So from that standpoint, yeah, and that's why I say it repeatedly to the chagrin of you all, but that's how I feel. We get to hoop, you know what I'm saying? I've been through a lot in my life, and basketball is a place where I've been able to have great joy in wins and losses. I've always been able to go back to the fact that I still get to be in the NBA, and that's a blessing.
Hey, Monty, you were with Chris near the beginning of his career. Now that you're with him now, have you seen a shift at all in his intensity, like at all?
No, not at all.
What do you make of that?
It's a weird thing. It's funny you asked that. I was watching the guys today compete after a shoot around. Like, shoot around was over and they were still in there having shooting games. And I just think we all have this desire to win or to move up the ladder or to whatever it is. I'm certainly not on that level, maybe, but I'm in awe of it when I watch those guys. They could have easily just gone to their hotel rooms today. They just kept playing their shooting game, and I'm in awe. I can't explain it. Those guys are highly competitive, and from the day I met Chris, he was like that. And to see him now, what is this, 17, 18, whatever it is for him, it hasn't changed. It's probably even more intense, So I can't explain it. I know it when I see it.
Well, I don't know if it's too early to ask. We were able to gauge what the value is of Chris's position, if being a veteran, and how that plays into what's going on. How do you see his presence helping the team move forward?
Again, I don't want to talk about that. You'd have to talk to Chris about that. I don't want to speculate on that situation, respectfully.
Coach, I just had one last.
Anything about the Lakers at all? Like, about to play against LeBron James and Anthony Davis?
Because you answered questions and we appreciate it. So, like question. Just when looking at Westbrook in that first game, he just seemed trying to figure it out. What things do you know just about him that, you know what, he'll figure it out? What,
He's done it every year. I mean, if you look at last year with the Wizards, you know, he got off to somewhat of a slow start, and next thing you know, he's historic.
right.
So I think they brought in 13 new players. That's hard. I don't care who you are, that's hard. And I hope it's hard tonight, you know, so that's how I look at it. But with Russ, I've worked with him in OKC and on the USA team. You know, I just have a lot of respect for his effect on the game, not just the scoring and the assist, but his rebounding, his IQ, and the force that he plays with. It's just different than anything you see on a night in, night out basis. So he'll figure it out. I just hope it's not tonight.
Lonnie, when teams started, Frank Vogel before the game kind of said like they're the same team basically that we saw last year. Is that how you view your group? Is this a continuation of last season? I know personnel is mostly the same, but
Yeah.
in what ways are you guys different?
I mean, JaVale gives us a different player for sure. We didn't have that kind of length and the ability to dive. We didn't have that in the second unit. Dario was a totally different big. And then Landry, you know, that's different than we've had. Landry is a guy that can come in and give you 15 to 25 like that. So I think we're different in that regard. And I think we're more confident, more experienced. And yet I think there's more respect for how hard it is after what we went through last year. I think our guys are different that way.